Good morning. As I was reading my devotions this morning, I've really been struck by the promises of God. And when we understand and we rest on or we're rooted in the promises of God, it changes the way we pray. It changes the way we live. It changes what we do. It changes the way we think. It changes the way we perceive things and view circumstances and things like that. And as I was reading through, I was noticing some of the promises of God and how many times he says to us in his word, I am, which then delivers a promise of who he is, or I will, and it delivers a promise of what he will do. And I think what I was really struck with this morning is oftentimes when he says I am or I will, it's also accompanied by something that I am required to do in obedience. Here's a great example. Let's see, Isaiah 41:10, it says, so do not fear. That's my job, is to put my fear and my trust in him. I am with you. He's always present. Do not be dismayed. Don't worry. Don't be anxious. Turn all of that over to me. That's what I need to do, for I am your God. He promises to be my God, the one that is in control, the one that is sovereign. I will, God says, strengthen you and help you. I will, God says, uphold you with my righteous hand. So there's a promise and there's something for me to do in order to really experience that promise of him. Here's another one, Matthew 11:28. Come to me, that's my job, all you who are weary and heavy laden or burdened, and I will give you rest. So when I do in obedience what he asked me to do, which is simple, trust in him, surrender to him, depend on him, come to him, then he becomes all he has promised to be. I think I'm going to do a Bible study on that. I'm going to look for all the times that God says I will or I am and see what is the action that I need to take in order to experience those promises. I just wanted to share that with you today.